Yes, so Africa's richest man, Aliko Dangote, had made a shocking revelation during the week in a speech. That revelation got a lot of people talking and wondering the kind of country we are in. Now, it was about the chairman of the Nigerian midstream and downstream development authority of the petroleum industry. That's talking about Ahmed Farouk. According to the revelation, he said Farouk Ahmed, the NMDPRA chairman, spent about 7.5 billion naira on education of his kids in Europe, precisely Switzerland, and then 3 billion on tertiary education. So altogether, it came to about 10.8 billion he spent for both secondary and tertiary education for himself and his children. So according to him, he said he spent over 314 million to get master's degree in the USA, that's 2025. So altogether, he spent 10.8 billion to get education. Now I may ask you, how much is Nigeria as a country spending on tertiary education? You need to go and find out. How much are we allocating to each university in Nigeria? Go and find out. How much are we allocating to how much are we allocating to university teaching hospitals? Those are things as a person you need to go and find out. Then compare it to what Farouk spent for 4 of his kids abroad just to educate them. Then this will now tell you the country we are running. And when Dangote was making this speech, something came to my mind. Let's be frank and sincere with ourselves. Let's not take side. If Farouk is not having a warfare, a petroleum warfare, as in he's not part of the petroleum cartel or mafia that is fighting Dangote, will Dangote have revealed this? If Dangote knows horrible statistics about President Tinubu in power, will Dangote reveal it? If Dangote knows horrible statistics about Buhari as much as it does Farouk, will Dangote reveal it? The answer is no. So Dangote revealing this is because Farouk has stepped on his toes since he started his refinery. So what this means is that a lot is happening behind the scene in Nigeria. A lot is happening behind the scene. This is shocking. This is not the GMD of NNPC. Farouk is not the GMD of NNPC. Farouk is only heading an agency of the Ministry of Petroleum. This NDPRA is an agency under Ministry of Petroleum, headed by this Farouk. And look at what Farouk spent to educate his kids, 8 billion. Then altogether, he spent 10.8 billion, including himself and his kids, both secondary and tertiary. Now, I want to quickly run down. Farouk, as a person, is from Sokoto State, the seat of the Caliphate. Now, so much talk about religion in Nigeria and what have you. Some people even believe that if you don't belong to a particular religion, you are a nobody, you are this and that, you are the devil. Now, I'll quickly run down some statistics in Sokoto so that you will know why this is shocking. Now, in Sokoto State, where Farouk hailed from, the population of Sokoto is 14 million. Then the number of industries in Sokoto is 5, just 5 industries. Then the number of mosque worshiping centers for Muslims is 435,389. The statistics I'm giving you is not my own. It's statistics from the Sokoto State Board of Statistics that revealed this. Then number of churches is 985. Then number of parentless kids roaming the streets is 2.1 million out of school roaming the streets. Then number of divorced women under the age of 14 years is 857,443. That's roughly 900,000. Girls under 14 years that are divorced, not in marriage, not the one yet to marry, but under 14 being divorced, they are close to 900k. Then jobless youths on the street, according to them, is 3.8 million. So now, if you look at it, you discover that out of these 14 million, roughly 500,000 are even engaged or even employed. So what does that mean? It means that Sokoto State is a state of particular concern, is a state of charity, is a state in need of charity. That's what I call the needy generation. They are a needy generation in state of charity. That's a place where we're supposed to declare state of emergency, not river states because of politics. Now you can see the horrible statistics in this state. Yet a citizen of that state spent 10.8 billion to educate his kids abroad. Now, tomorrow, when he has maybe been removed as the chairman of that agency or authority, he will go back maybe and start campaigning to become governor. That's what most of them do. After making money, after stealing and looting, they go back to their state to become governors or senators and stay in office to become relevant. And the reason some of them look for these offices is protection, because they join APC to get protection. That's the reason why, so that they can keep enjoying their money. Now, some of you tomorrow will feel that, no, being a Muslim is the right way, being a Christian is the right way. Do you see any impact this man is making in his state, having this kind of money, spending this kind of money? So I keep telling people, religion, the religion you practice is not the issue. The issue is your person, your attitude. Look at the revelation of Dangote about this man. And I also challenge Dangote, even if Dangote has been doing well in terms of petroleum and other things. And I also want Aliko Dangote to know that had it been Farouk did not step on his toes, Dangote would not have revealed these statistics, these horrible statistics about this man spending 10.8 billion to educate his children. This is how Nigeria is depleting every day. Now, we are talking about taxes, collecting taxes. Somebody who earns 50 million is going to pay 25%. 25% of 50 million is 12.5 million. By the time you gather this money from how many people in the country, tell me how much the country is going to make. And can we pay this kind of money to this kind of corrupt leaders? So I leave you to ponder on this. Thank you.